lot of you have been asking for a step-by-step Steve starter sourdough loaf all in one video. Bearing in mind it's a little different for everybody. First off, you're going to need an active starter. This means once you've fed it at here and then it's been real 4 hours and he's doubled, your doubling might take longer depending on the strength of your starter. I am going to make double loaf. I'm giving one away. Halve everything. These are all the times that I use for my starter and my temperatures at home. That's the problem with sourdough. Temperatures change everything and your starter changes everything. 300 grams of Steve. If you've got a small starter, confused about how you're supposed to get more, do instead of discarding it when you feed it, is you don't remove any and you just feed it more. I tried using ratios. Didn't work. You can eyeball it, so if things change, you can sort of adapt to it. As long as it's like 12% protein or more, that should be fine. For a single, it would be 500. Salt is important. You want 10 grams per loaf. I use a KitchenAid with a dough hook. You don't need a KitchenAid. I've done it without a KitchenAid before. It turns out exactly the same. They won't really do anything or combine very well. Just mix it through for a minute. This is straight out the tap. You see that? Cloudy, probably got all sorts of wrong in it, but I get a perfectly good loaf as long as it's warm. And add bits in. Just want to take it slow. So that is still too dry. A little water goes a long way. A lot of dry flour can fall to the bottom. Push your dough all the way to one side of it and just hit that flour with a little bit of water and then you'll avoid that. And it will start to look like this. It's not really sticking to me as such as you'd expect with a dough, and it's cleaning the sides down. The purpose of the video, too much water, just that too much. Can you hear that? Squelching, and it will slip and slide. A little bit of flour, and then just give it some welly, 4 or 5 minutes, and pretty much clean. Just ball it up. Back in, warm watered tea towel. It is a game of trial and error. Took me 4 loaves maybe, got one that worked, backtracked which hours and what steps I did, for how long, and it works perfectly. It's going in the airing cupboard, an hour. Wet to your hands, stretch, fold over, pull, push over until you can't really stretch or pull it anymore. It's been like 40 minutes. Doesn't matter. Shouldn't really be any change. Maybe it's slightly bigger. Do your stretch and folds. The war drums of Steve. Still not much change. Last final stretch and fold. On my list probably says leave on the countertop. Been a very cold day today, so I'm going to put them in the airing cupboard. 3 hours. Wet your surface. Time for shaping. So just ignore that step. We're just going to pull to the middle, different sides, flip it over, push along the side, and then pull back. You just want to get it nice and smooth. It goes in like that. Another bowl goes in the fridge until tomorrow. What the hell? Sourdough is messed up. Normally this is like this level of the bowl. Always bake it because you never know. Yes, oh you're so baby. When I poke it, just spring back and leave a small dent. Flour. This is going to allow it to spring open. Basically as hot as you can get it really. Go in with your Steve, lid on, 20 to 22 minutes. And now we just hope and pray. Taking the lid off. This is a rubbish example, isn't it? Just a little bit longer. Okay, that's decent. He's got a bit more spring on him. In without the lid for another 20 minutes. Remove onto a rack to cool down. Sounds like someone's knocking at the door. That's perfect. Now you have to do the sad bit, waiting until it's cool. And there it is. I mean, that's turned out better than it looked like it was going to bake it, no matter what it looks like. Perfect. Absolutely gorgeous. But that is stunning.